So down under these trees, all the way over here, and all the way out to about here, it came up pretty far and went down under these trees around this blackberry hill. This was all thick with blackberries, and it was choking out the trees, climbing up the trees. So our blackberry remediation has been to attack the large piles, to free the trees, to free the waterways, and reseed with grass. And then ones like this mound, which looks small compared to what it once was, but it's very oval. It's long. Those ones have been not as high up on the priority list. So you can see there's blackberries growing in here still. They're short. Once the cows come through, maybe in a weekend or two, my husband can take the mower out and mow all these, and give the grass a better chance. But this is the cows' favorite field. This is their first field in the spring. It's the one they seem to prefer as they walk past the gates, which is interesting because it became their favorite field when it was so full of blackberries. And it's now also their favorite field because of the new grasses we've been putting in the last few years. So you can see down here, I believe, this group of trees has got some blackberries still hanging on. This group of trees has some blackberries just hanging on. He was just able to get in and around them for the first time last year. On the other side of that fence line is the same thing. The blackberries would go from this fence line all the way around that hill. So though we have 30 acres, we have probably 5 acres that would consist of the houses, the yard, the barn, and the pond, giving us 25 acres, probably 5 acres of woods. So 20 acres, maybe 10, 12, 14 was blackberries. And it's a long project. It takes a lot of patience to deal with the blackberries without spray, because we mow twice a year at the growing season when it's just starting, when they're putting all of their, the roots are putting all their energy into growing green leaves. So we let them get a bit of a start and then choke them out. We seed and then come back in the fall. Well, if we can get in here in the summer when they're starting to put out flowers and fruit, that's another optimal time to mow. And then we try to mow right before they take all their energy down into the root for the winter. So I guess there's 3 times. We usually end up getting out here to mow twice, but it's a big job. And if you can see beyond the nettle here, this hillside, the blackberries start here, wrap up around this hill, around these trees, and come back over here. There's another large patch up here that comes along the property line, and actually comes along the property line and then meets up with this, comes down around here, and then we've broken through in 2 or 3 spots. But we're working on the south side of the property primarily, and we'll attack the north side once we get the south side a little better under control. Maybe this year we can maintain what we've got going here and start attacking the north side.